Alrighty, it is Thursday, and that means we're in the kitchen with Chef Bob Hirasawa from Farm Fresh, and we are going international today. We are going all the way to Brazil. Bob, welcome back. What are we doing today?
Yeah, we're going to do some Brazilian strip steaks. We're going to tie it together with some mashed plantains. We're going to finish off with a little fresh veggies. But the main thing is that we're going to want to highlight, we got some exciting new line of meats that we're going to be featuring, and I'll talk a little more about that later on, but you're going to be putting this together.
Something tells me if it's Brazilian and you got the plantains, it's going to be really tasty. You're going to bring out a lot of flavor in this dish.
Yeah, and we'll do a quick marinade on it, but we're also going to tie it in with the chimichurri sauce.
The chimichurri sauce is going to make me do it all. Follow along at home, and we'll promise you'll learn something today in our cooking segment, so stick around. Alrighty, we're back now in the kitchen with the one and only Chef Bob Hirasawa from Farm Fresh. This morning he's making Brazilian-style strip steak with chimichurri sauce and mashed plantains. Welcome back, Bob.
Thank you for having me again.
It's good to have you in here. So
great.
what is the inspiration behind today's dish?
Well, I just wanted to take it international. Wanted to just do something a little different, something that we haven't done in a while, but just to kind of give something different. But also, this is super simple for you.
Super simple.
Super simple, and yeah.
But when I think of Brazil, I think of carnival. I think of dancing and loud music. I think of a good time. We got to make noise in this kitchen today. You know what I mean? We got to have some fun in here. You got to make some noise because it's carnival, everybody. Okay, well, enough of that. So where are we going to start?
Well, first off, we're going to start with these strip steaks. And at this point, I want to kind of just tell you that we're introducing at Farm Fresh a new line of meats that we have called Wild Harvest. These are all no antibiotics, no growth hormones, very free-range meats. We've got beef, we've got pork, chicken, turkey. It's going to be expanding, so look for it in your stores. The price is real similar to our regular prices, but it's something that you're going to find that is beneficial for you and your family.
Good, Wild Harvest, I like it.
So we're going to start out with, we're going to do a marinade.
Okay.
Marinade's great, simple. Let you start putting this together. You want to put about maybe half a cup or quarter cup of the vinegar.
Okay.
A little bit of wine. Do about the same with the.
All right.
A little bit of.
So start with vinegar. Vinegar. A little bit of how much of the?
About the same.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you're going to do this. And then one thing I want to also kind of point out is that Farm Fresh. I've been talking about this. We offer a lot of pre-cut vegetables and fruits and things in there. So it's simple. This is cilantro. How about maybe a quarter cup of that? Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, you got quarter cup. I was getting ready to dump it all in. You say you dump it all.
Well, I got this. I got to measure over here. Okay. And now, same thing. We got some red onions here.
Okay. Now we going all of it?
Go about quarter cup too. There you go. Just go and get some flavors in there. Because remember, you're going to just be marinating your steak in this.
Remember, got to make a lot of noise.
Okay. All right. How about some thyme? You got time?
We got time.
You got time.
We got time for time.
Okay, I got a couple of sprigs of thyme.
Okay.
And want to release that. Oh, before you do that, you don't have to do it because it can be easier to take out.
Okay.
Just hit it a couple times.
Just hit it.
Just hit it.
Can you make more noise when you hit it?
And now kind of get.
That's it.
That little cumin.
Okay, a little bit of cumin, little or all?
Go all that.
Boom.
How about some oregano?
Remember, got to make noise.
All right.
Little oregano or all over it?
He
said all of it. I knew it was all.
Okay. Garlic cloves.
Go ahead.
Okay, all I'm going to do is just get the release of flavor. Okay. Well, there we go.
We lost a garlic clove.
No, we didn't. That didn't happen.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. How about a little bit of salt and pepper?
How about it?
Yeah. And a little pepper.
All right.
This is going to be your basic marinade for this, okay?
Okay.
Marinated for at least an hour overnight. I prefer overnight because you get all the flavor in there. And you can leave it. I'm
going to add just a little bit more oil, so we get a little bit extra juice in there and a little bit more of this vinegar.
Okay.
Only because.
And only because, and you're the boss here.
That's right.
Okay.
Anything goes.
There you go.
With Chef Bob.
All right. Well, now we're going to go ahead and just add the steaks in there. And you can leave it in a bowl, or you can put it. I like to just use something that's easy, disposable. Once you're done with it, throw it away. How about a Ziploc bag?
So are we?
Drop those in. Yeah, drop those in here.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, and you can pour that over, throw it in your refrigerator.
Okay.
I had done some yesterday for us. So, okay.
Okay. So you want me to go ahead and add this?
Go ahead and add that.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and take these out. And this is what's going to look like after a day.
Okay, so that's sat overnight in your refrigerator.
And I'm just going to throw these right on steak here. And we're going to get those cooked up so they'll be good for us later.
Okay, looking good and smelling good too.
Yeah. And that marinade, this
now,
marinade.
So is this the chimichurri?
No, this is
chimichurri's coming up.
But it's very similar, so we can do that. Okay, now we're going to come to chimichurri right here.
All right.
While we're doing that.
Okay, do we have time for this real
we
quick?
have time? Yeah, I hope so.
You tell me
We're
what
going to
to
take
add.
all these items right here and dump them right in that blender.
Okay, so we're going.
Got red onions. We have
Onions.
some garlic.
Got some garlic.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so
have-
parsley.
that's Parsley.
You gotta have parsley with chimichurri because it
And-
turns green, right?
Yep, and that's a little cilantro again for the flavors.
Cilantro.
Okay. We have, that's a little salt. Go ahead.
All of it.
Yeah, go ahead. I
All-
measured this stuff for you.
And what's this?
That's oregano again.
Got a little oregano.
How about red pepper flakes?
Red pepper.
Little cumin.
Wow, look at all these flavors, huh?
And then we have a little olive oil and red wine vinegar.
Okay.
And if you want to squeeze like a little bit of a
Little
lemon
olive
in there,
oil?
yeah, go ahead. Olive oil. Drop that in.
All right.
And then, yeah, squeeze one of them.
Okay.
Put the top on that puppy.
Man, these are some tough lemons, man.
Okay. Well, you got it in there. We all
Okay,
know.
so is that it?
Yep, to the top on.
All right. Well, I'm not real.
Oh,
No, real versed with this. You go
Uh,
ahead. You go
okay,
ahead.
I'll get
Take it
this-
away, Bob. Make a lot of
Okay.
noise.
We're going to do that.
Make a lot of noise. There you go. More noise, the better.
Okay. And
Okay,
if you
so
look,
this
and
is
if
your
you look
chimichurri, right?
chimichurri, and you see that it's just chopped up. That's what it's
Mm-hmm.
maybe 10 seconds, and that's what it's going to look like. You don't want to get it blended to where it's pureed. You want to just leave a little chop on.
So that's the way it
That's
turns
the-
out. And
right.
that's going to go over the steak when you're done?
That goes over steak on done, or on the side. We're going to tie that in together with some plantains that I'm going to kind of cream out with some Greek yogurt, and put a little pistachio on there and some vegetables.
You really flew through this segment. So here's the deal. If you missed anything, go to our website, hamptonroadshow.com, and you can watch all this in action once again. Try it at home. It's real easy. It'll be delicious. We're going to wrap it up in our next segment. Good job, Bob.
Thank you. You too.
Welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show. We're back in the kitchen with Chef Bob Hirasawa from Farm Fresh. This morning, we're making Brazilian-style strip steak with chimichurri sauce and mashed plantains. And this is well, I mean, it looks like a banana, but it's used more like a potato. Explain that.
It is. It looks like a banana. It's one banana family, but it has a flavor which I usually relate to like a sweet potato.
Right.
And so I kind of use it in that kind of aspect. A number of different ways to do it. Today we're just doing something simple, something quick.
But you just can't peel it and eat it. This is something that has to be cooked.
It should be cooked, yeah, and
Right.
cooked in some way. But it does, and you know you're struggling with that. But hey,
Yeah.
it's usually easier than that. So.
Yeah, well,
But-
I just struggle with that plantain. So you want to bring it out, put it in, boil it. That's what you did with these.
I did with that. I cut it down and boil it just like you do mashed potatoes.
Okay, and then they come out just like that. I mean,
Well, yeah.
down in the Caribbean, West Africa is where you find these, but go ahead.
Right, and then there's a number of different applications. A lot of times people like to fry it, et cetera, et cetera. But we're just going to do this real quick. At the point right now, we're going to add a little bit of cream. You can add cream to it. You can add, different things. You don't really have to, but we're going to add just a little bit of yogurt, Greek yogurt to that.
Okay, so you want me to add
instead.
some to it?
Add a little bit to that. Yeah, maybe
Okay.
about a tablespoon or two, maybe a couple tablespoons. And then you'll whisk that up. Okay.
Any more?
Yeah, one more.
All right.
Okay, now whip that in there. And you like to use that whisk. And we didn't have the fire department come here. Thanks, Chris, for calling me
I
out.
know.
Yeah.
Well, you were smoking up
Yeah.
the place.
Well, you told me to
And
keep cooking.
I told you to keep cooking,
And
make a lot of noise.
yeah.
And he was dropping pots and
I was
pans.
doing that. Oh, that's yeah.
Okay.
But they called me out, drove the school bus over me twice.
I did.
Okay, we'll go ahead and that's ready.
Okay.
Okay. I did on this one, and I don't really have a recipe for it, but hey, we cooked it off, put a little salt and pepper in there, and a little brown sugar. Put that on the plate first.
Okay.
I got a little spoon there.
Got me a little spoon. So,
Yeah.
so we're gonna.
We're gonna build this plate and make that presentation for you. Okay. And then let's take that steak that we had cooked and marinated overnight. Put
Okay.
that on here. Okay, I'm sorry, I took my knife away. Here, cut it with that knife. Cut that in half.
Cut that in
Let me
half.
get out here for you.
All
Okay.
right. Always cut it at an angle, make it
Yeah.
look nice. Look at that, medium rare.
Right.
Perfect. Right.
Yep. And we're gonna stack that right up there against that. Yeah, there you
All
go.
right.
Okay.
There you go.
Have a little bit of veggies on the side.
A little bit of veg.
Yeah. And the veggies, I just took a little bit of sugar snaps and some peppers that we had. Put that on. Look at that color. Want to get those
Boom.
Brazilian colors in there.
Popping. It's just
And
popping.
what else? Forgot. I put little pistachios on that plantain.
Pistachio nuts. Nice.
Just because.
Okay,
And
now
then
the chimichurri.
chimichurri. That's right there. And you can put that on the side, on the top, whatever you want.
I think you need to drizzle that on
Put
the
that right there
steaks.
like that on the side. Put it
So
there.
tell people at home what the chimichurri tastes like because it's loaded with flavor.
It has a lot of flavor. It jumps out at you. It does have that flavor, but it has a vinegar base to it. So it has a little bit of bite to there. But you can always sweeten it up. Do it the way you want. If you want a little sugar to that, you can balance it out. Add a little mustard to that, you can do that. But it has that kind of bold flavors to that. And Okay, and so we're done with that, and that's all presented. Oh, you got to throw your parsley on for garnish.
Got to throw a little bit of parsley on for garnish just to make it look pretty. Okay, so listen, that steak looks amazing. This is something you might want to try at Farm Fresh. Not just that, but as always, we got to show you the desserts. Chef Bob has brought some amazing. James, look at this, my man. Is that something or what? I mean, that is a work of art in itself. The cupcakes.
Those are our mega cupcakes.
Mega cupcakes.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're also there's hey. All right, they're surrounded by this really neat magazine right here. So whenever you go to any Farm Fresh location, make sure that you stop by and get one of these magazines. It's got menus, it's got coupons, it's got so many ways to save. I mean, and great ideas for meals for anyone at home. Not just that, but they're also continuing their food drive.
Again, we have the cut fruit and vegetable program. You can get a little bit of look at that on those, and those are ready to go and make it life easier for you.
All right. So once go ahead, Bob.
Oh, we also have that have the food drive going still, and along with that, we also had Roundup going for another week until this weekend. So that Roundup, when you go through, if you want to add a couple cents to the bill, all adds up, goes to kids and at CHKD.
And you can do that at any Farm Fresh location across Hampton Roads. Find the one closest to you online for great ideas. FarmFreshSupermarkets.com. He is Bob Hirasawa, the one and only, killing it as always. Great job, Bob.